My name is Sam Adair from the law firm of Graham Adair. I'm here today to present information on the October 2024 Visa Bulletin. As we all know, this Visa Bulletin represents the first month of the new fiscal year for the federal government. Oftentimes, the beginning of the fiscal year represents a new beginning for the Visa Bulletin, and we often see advancement in many categories. But before I get started on our review and analysis of this Visa Bulletin, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching our videos. If you find this information helpful, please hit the like button below. Additionally, subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on all of the news relating to the Visa Bulletin and other immigration hot topics. Now back to the October 2024 Visa Bulletin. Unfortunately this year, in spite of the historical models of what we have seen, there was only minimal progress in a couple of categories, and other categories remained stuck or even saw further retrogression. If you regularly watch our videos, you know that the USCIS has a choice between two different charts that are available in each Visa Bulletin. One chart is what's known as the final action dates chart, and the other is known as the dates for filing chart. Typically, the dates for filing chart is more favorable to individuals waiting to file for their green card than the final action dates chart. Fortunately for October, USCIS is going to use the dates for filing chart, and that means better options in October for those who need to file their adjustment of status applications. If you had a chance to watch our Visa Bulletin video from September, you would have seen my partner Chad Graham use a data model to try and anticipate what would likely happen based on previous years with the October Visa Bulletin. Unfortunately, what we got this month was a bit of an outlier. In this video, I will be doing two things. First, we will review the dates for filing chart, and second, we will look at what the models should have told us about this month's Visa Bulletin and try to figure out what that means for the rest of this upcoming fiscal year. As a little disclaimer, this is all fairly speculative and based on past data and cannot be relied upon to predict what is likely to happen in the future. Let's go ahead and start with a look at this month's dates for filing chart. On the dates for filing chart, we do actually see some considerable movement in a number of categories. This month, again, the all chargeability area column, along with Mexico and the Philippines, have identical dates. And so in our chart, we're only going to reference three country classifications: China, India, and all other countries or worldwide. As we can see on this chart, the EB1 classification for all the other countries is current. China is January 1st of 2023, and India is April 15th of 2022. So no changes from last month for the worldwide or China, but India saw a little bit of progress forward from February 8th of 2022 to April 15th of 2022. In the EB2 category, the worldwide numbers are for August 1st of 2023, China is October 1st of 2020, and India is January 1st of 2013. That represents a change of 5 months forward for the worldwide category, 3 months for China, and about 4.5 months forward for India. Finally, in the EB3 category, the worldwide number moved to March 1st of 2023, China moved to November 15th of 2020, and India moved to June 8th of 2013. Overall, the dates for filing chart was fairly favorable, although not as good as what the models would have anticipated. Let's take a look back at the chart that we had shared in our previous video, where we used that data to try to anticipate where these Visa Bulletin numbers would go. As you can see on this chart, the models indicated that we should have seen more forward movement than what we saw. In some cases, a couple of months to more than 2 years in others. Of particular note, I think that the EB2 and EB3 India classifications made considerably less progress than what we had anticipated, based on the historical models. And while the models being off is disappointing, I think that it does give us some important insight into what we can expect as we go through fiscal year 2025. It is my opinion that this Visa Bulletin gives us a pretty good indication that we're going to see very slow movement over the course of the next 12 months. Based on these numbers, we can anticipate that we are seeing continued high demand for immigrant visas. And without any legislative relief in sight, it's unlikely that we're going to see significant changes over the coming months. Both the State Department and the USCIS seem to be taking a very conservative approach in an effort to try and maintain immigrant visa availability throughout the fiscal year. Please stay tuned in the coming days as we will be providing more updates on the Visa Bulletin. Remember to like this video if you find this content helpful and to subscribe to our channel below to stay up to date on all of the news relating to the Visa Bulletin. Thank you again for joining us and have a great week.